Hey y'all, good morning. Good morning. How you guys doing? This is totally Sassy T from the 803. I am here with a live. I hope you guys have had a beautiful morning thus far. I know a lot of you are working, and I know a lot of us, we become. I used to come live about 1:30, 2 o'clock, but I wanted to come live a little early today because I got some things I got to do and get some things straightened out. Okay, so without further ado, okay. Remember, all things on this channel is alleged. In my opinion, it is for learning, it is for teaching, it is for entertainment purposes only. It is, in my opinion, it is what I feel at the time, what I see. It is my commentary. It is my response to somebody else's bullshit sometimes. Okay, it's putting it out there. If y'all have not subscribed to my Patreon, please do so. It's the same, Sassy T from the 803. My backup channel, Back to Reality with Sassy T. If you want to give to the channel, you can. You can do super chat, super stickers, super emojis. Uh, Sheila, you a mess. Super chat, super stickers, super emojis, and whatever you want to give. Okay. I did tell you guys I have made up my mind. I am going to Dothan to listen to mail. I will be going live. Okay. I will be taking pictures. I will do a video. I will, as I'm in Dothan, I promise you guys that I will um, go around the city, take pictures, because that's what I do. I saw some beautiful spots that I want to do my photography at. So I'm hoping some millimeters are there. And I will be going to Dothan. Okay. I already got my ticket. I'm looking at several places to stay. I stay at the Hilton Garden Inn whenever I go home. So they do have a Hilton Garden Inn there. I probably will be staying there to use my points. Okay. I don't know what's going on in Dothan that time, but good gracious. Usually they don't be that high. But anyway, it is what it is. It's going to be for a great cause, and I want to support Mel, and I want you guys to see Mel in her element, okay, her speaking. All right. Hi, good morning, Trending. I'm well. How are you? Hey, Barbara Emery Jones. Hey, Trending. Hi, Trending. Hey, sister. Hey, Lizzie Wheeler, Barbara Emery Jones. What's up, Linda Campbell? How you feeling, sweetheart? Justice, welcome. Hey, Lizzie Wheeler again. Kim Jones. Justice again. Audrey Gavin's my member. Sheila Massey. What's up, gang? Well, how y'all doing, T Crew? What it do? What it do? Hey, Steph M, Betty McWilliams, Miss Cheryl H. Tuck, Jonetta Boyd, my member. Hi, good morning, Alicia W, my member. Hey, Alicia, welcome. Overcomer, I am 6 Flat Gray Street. Hi, y'all hit the like button, y'all. I don't understand how people come into a chat and either you hit the like button or dislike button. It helps you with the algorithm, okay? It's just a little tap. That's it. If you don't do anything else, hit the like button. That's all. It's like speaking to somebody in their house, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna get something straight because I had a couple of comments and I want them to understand where I come from. Um, and I'm not no cold-hearted person by any, not by any means. But I see BS when I see BS, okay? And I'm gonna call BS when I see it. I don't care who don't like it, okay? That's just me. Hey, love, Key. Hey, love, Key. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Hey, MJJ. Yep. Hit that like button. It costs absolutely nothing to hit the like button. Some people act like it's gonna burn your fingers to hit a like button. It's not gonna burn your fingers. It's just gonna hit the like button. It's gonna, come on in and chat below. Keep me in the algorithm. Yo. Okay. That's what it does. It pushes my videos out in the algorithm. Okay. That has laid. Ooh, child, I ain't did nothing to this how today trend. I wrapped it last night, but thank you. So yes, for the ones that wants to know, I'm going to Dothan to hear Mel speak. I am going to Dothan. Okay. Um, it's not really that far from me. It's probably 4.5 hours, maybe a little bit more depending on traffic. Because where I live, I would get there quick at some point. Okay, quickly. Because of where I live, there's a lot of backness, and I can get there. So I did track my route, and it's not going to take me that long. So yes, it's the same amount of time it take me to get to Huntsville. So yes, I will go. Okay, I will be staying there. I'm gonna leave Thursday morning. Check in. Hey Tay Tay. I'm gonna check in Thursday morning. Friday is the speaking engagement. I will be staying Saturday, and I will be coming home Sunday. So that's gonna be my little getaway, my little photography getaway. Give me some breathing room. Yes, my husband's gonna be out of town that weekend, so I might as well just go. I'm thinking hard about going to Dothan, Alabama. I'm like 2 hours away. Well, come on, Lizzie. If y'all near there, that's support mail. I'm driving 4.5 hours, so I love my girl. Okay, Kim Jones Sassy is hubby okay with you driving? Oh yeah, Kim. Now he is. Yeah, he said as long as I make sure that my oil change and stuff, which y'all know, I take it to the BMW place, get it checked out thoroughly. There is one little light that keeps coming on. It's my SOS light, my safety light, and I don't know. I think it needs to be updated. Y'all know I'm a driver, honey. My mama said I should have been a truck driver. I don't mind driving. I don't drive over 6 hours. Okay, I don't drive over 6 hours. I don't. If I Usually I don't drive over 4 hours. I drive 5. But if I gotta drive 6 hours, I'm flying. Okay. I am going to fly. I am not driving those 6 hours nowhere. Be tired, can't enjoy myself. No, sir, no, ma'am. How y'all doing? There's 91 people in here. Okay. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Come on, y'all. Y'all know I get started at the 10-minute mark. Okay. Um, and yeah, and Kim, my husband said he thinks it's good for my channel. It's good for me. If I'm okay, he's okay. So yeah, he knows. I told him this year is a year of growth. I told you guys, if you still in the same spot you were last year, you're not moving, you're not working. And nobody year after year should be in the same spot you were last year. You should be figuring it out. Okay. You should be praying about it. You should be asking God, okay, why am I in the same spot? Why am I stuck? Okay. Auntie, I will be in the live the whole way with you. Yes, you won't be by yourself. I know you will, Sheila. Baby, we had a good time on my live the last time. Okay. We talked about everything the whole time I was driving. And it seemed the trip seemed so short because we talked so long. Okay, cool. We will tune in for the ride with you. Yes, thank you. Got a few more seconds and then we'll get started. So yeah, I motivate people. Hey, Clamp God. I motivate people to challenge themselves to move. Okay, because this is something new to me. Okay, this is new to me. This is new for I go places by myself all the time. Okay, but this is new to me to go and support somebody that I support who has encouraged me to do a lot of things. There are a lot of YouTubers out here that has encouraged me now. Trending is one of them. And Trending, I wish you could show me how to pull up documents and stuff on this um on this thing, because I'm so lost when it comes to this. And y'all, I got a degree in computer, but I'm the old school kind. I did the putting all the info in and the .coms and all that stuff. I ain't up on, StreamYard. I got to learn how to pull up documents, my receipts and stuff, because y'all probably think I don't have them, baby. I have. Y'all just don't know. Okay. Whew. Sometimes I'm never gonna put out some stuff. Sometimes I might hit around to that I know. And like I tell y'all about this, y'all can't believe everything she says. House. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Again, I'm gonna leave it at that. And for the ones who know, they know. If you don't, you don't. Okay. But anyway, let's see. Hey MJJ, Neva. Hey Neva Smith, welcome. Now, I can't wait to get back to work so I can give you to give to you, because you give to us all the time. We love you. Says thank you, Tay Tay. Just by being here, hitting the like button is enough to give to me. Okay, supporting me, that's enough for me. Okay, I ask for cash apps and stuff, but you know that's just because you know it's YouTube. And if you ain't got it, I play with y'all. Y'all know that. Hey Don Simper. Hey Boo. Hey, beautiful people in the chat. That means everyone. I'll be listening only. No more texting until I get a break. Okay. All right. Long as you there, Dawn Simba. If Mel do one in Houston, I'll be there the day before. Now, I'm definitely coming to Houston. Y'all know I love Houston. If she come to Houston, I'm just coming to Houston just to come. Okay. I love me some Houston. Okay. Yes, Lord. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this together. So, I'm gonna address two things, okay? Two things. One, I'm gonna address this Lexi thing, and I'm gonna let it go, okay? Some people seem to don't get what I was saying, and I'm gonna break it down like a fraction, and I'm gonna get you to understand what I'm saying. And then, if you don't get it after this, then honey, I just think you can't understand simple math or simple explanation, or you got a reading problem, okay? Or you got a comprehension problem, okay? Hey, Vanessa Jones, when I said Lexi did the interview, it was very inconsistent with what we've been told and what we saw at the dinner. Her demeanor, her words, the things she said was damaging. Did I deny her feelings? Absolutely not. Every child has a right to speak out of how they were hurt. I have spoke out how I feel like people have hurt me in my childhood. I have done the work. The reason why a lot of y'all don't understand and can't click with me like that is because I'm not a trauma bonder. I've done the work. I see the BS when I see the BS. But I also acknowledge that girls hurt. She's still hurt after 20 years, 30 years. She still hurts. Okay. Now, 15 years she's been in therapy ever since she was 14 years old. She doesn't want a relationship with her father, but some people say she does. No, she don't. Because if she wanted a relationship, there would have been a conversation. And I feel like there has been a conversation. And I feel like Leslie, in my opinion, is choosing not to forgive. That's what I get. I didn't deny her feelings. I said this, and this is how I feel about it. I think when things went wrong was when Lexi, mom, and Chris Fletcher broke up and got married. They got married young, high school sweetheart. I think they got married because she was pregnant. They ended up divorcing when Lexi was 1.5, 2 years old. Chris was living in a whole new state, allegedly. This is what I heard, and she was still where she was. She met Chris's her husband when Lexi was about 4, maybe, and Chris and Nell had met later on, allegedly, and they ended up getting married. Now, Lexi felt abandoned because her dad was not in her life when she was younger. But how would she know that? Because her mom been feeding her stuff. And then after, listen to me, she gets, okay, my dad was not there. My dad wasn't there. My mama said my dad wasn't there, and blah blah this. This hurts a child. But guess what? When your anger ends and you find love again, guess who still hurts? That child, because you told a child your grown-up business when you shouldn't have. Me and my ex have had ups and downs, but not one time will my kids say I call him out his name or call him a low down deadbeat or anything like that, because it's not my child's place to know that. Period. Period. Even though he was, I would not say that. Even now, because it's not for me. My experience as an adult is different from an experience from a child, because my perception is an adult perspective. A child perspective is black and white. It is what it is. They don't, at a certain age, they don't have that, like they don't have that peripheral vision to realize that they ain't falling when they really are not falling. That's a child. They still think in concrete. They don't have the reasoning. They don't have the knowledge at that time because they're children. So when you tell them that, they hurt because they take it logically. Okay? Now, let's move on. Dale said, and there are pictures, because she showed these pictures, that they got, when her and Chris got married, Lexi stayed with them all the time. Her and her son. Okay? Lexi was like 5 or 6 years old. Chris cheated again. Okay? They broke up for 2 years. She had to send Lexi back to the house. That reminded her of the first breakup that she did not heal from. She was finally in a home that she felt loved, and she had a big brother, and she had a stepmother, and her dad was finally present right then. But Chris, at that time, told everybody, I was cocky, I was in the streets, I wasn't ready. Okay? So he cheated again, and he broke up another family. Yes, that set her back again. And now she was taken from that home, put back into her home. She had to take her kids, okay, her little kids, her oldest son, and she had to live, because she couldn't afford to take care of Lexi at the time, because Lexi wasn't her child, even though she loved Lexi like she was, but that was Chris's child. So she is pissed off because Nell sent her back, and Chris cheated again. Okay? That is the point I'm trying to make. If you don't get that, I don't understand. And I feel like all this anger came from 2 households that broke up, and she really got angry when she had to go back home. Now, I don't know what went on in that home with her stepdad and her mama. I don't know. I wasn't there. I did never. And I don't know why y'all can't, what some of these people in my comments. That's why, don't get mad because when I snap back at you, because I rarely snap back. But I am entitled to my opinion and what I see. I'm entitled because I was that hurt child. And I am entitled because guess what? I don't trauma bond. Trauma bond helps me to trauma bond will keep you not from seeing the truth. I don't trauma bond with anybody because I have done the work. Do I empathize and sympathize and feel for you? Oh, absolutely. But when a child is disrespectful to say the things she said because she's mad, she's still back in that 5-year-old mindset. She ain't healed yet, but she's been going to therapy ever since she was 14 years old. When is it going to be time for her to take accountability, to talk to her dad, to give it to him raw and let him know and forgive and move on so she can have a productive life? When is that? When is that conversation going to happen? According to Lexi, she said never. She don't know them people, but I never spent holidays with them people, but you live with these people. Do you not understand? See, the inconsistency, it's okay. I understand your hurt, but don't tell lies. Because when you start doing inconsistent things, then I have a doubt because none of it made sense. Okay, it did not make sense. It was too inconsistent. I didn't spend holidays, but I was there on holidays. I don't know these people, but I do know these people. I don't know where that big house come from. It's all about the house. It's all about the younger siblings because she was taken out of that house and put back with her mom and her stepfather because her dad cheated. Am I holding Chris responsible? Yes, but I can't hold him responsible forever. There's got to be some grown-up conversations had. You think I ain't let my mama and daddy know when they hurt me? I don't care if they didn't like it. I'm grown now. And I'm going to validate what I felt at that time. But I'm going to do it respectfully. I'm not going to put out there in the atmosphere that I don't know where this money comes from. What? You know what your father and mother do. I don't know what they do, but you do know what they do. See, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. All right? This is what I'm talking about. I'm not the one that just because you are a child, you was hurt as a child. I see both sides. I am not biased. I like the Fletchers. I feel like Lexi could be like too, but Lexi got some issues. Her mama even validated that. I don't understand what people don't hear. I heard everything. I heard her mama said her perception of things are a little warped. Why, mama? Because you told her. Take accountability for what you said to your child. Now she got to deal with this hurt and she ain't trying to let go so she can be productive. It's like she wants to be angry all the time. Why? Okay, so I'm gonna read some comments and I'll finish. Pamela Parker, hey, okay, I didn't hear the live, but I know I now understand why they'll say Lexi was 18 months when she met her, allegedly. Yes. Okay, but Lexi didn't say Chris was living all the way over here and her mama was living all the way over here and they was divorcing, or they had just divorced when she was 2. But yet, people don't listen to the timelines. None of that made sense to me. Hey, Alyssa Triplet. Hey, my aunt is 76 years old and she still do what Lexi is doing. And we don't give up. We just say she crazy. I see, this is the thing, Tay. When people get stuck and don't let go, other people have lived their life, and by the time they let go, they're gonna realize, damn, I've been holding on to this all this time. These people, they don't forgave me and moved on, and I ain't forgave nobody. Because sometimes people perception of what happened, and when people truly tell you, listen, I wasn't in a place. Y'all go back and look when Chris was talking to Lexi in that car. He said, Lexi, how many times have we talked about this? I told you in that time in my life when I wasn't in a good place. Mentally, I wasn't in a good place. I was all over the place. That take a lot for a man to admit. It take a lot for a woman to admit. But she didn't want to hear that. So what do you want to hear? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How long? What do you want to hear? Hey, Carol Toomer. Hi. Good morning, SASSYTEA and teetoters. Hey, Clamp God, you're right. You got it. Says, I'm just saying, I do not dismiss this girl's feelings. But what I am dismissing is the disrespect. You don't do that. Calling her a side chick. That's what your mama told you. How you know that? Was it sure? Were you sure? Were you there? Did Chris say, hey, I'm single? Which he was, but did he tell her, hey, I'm signing the papers on my marriage? They could have been just dating, having a good time, and not even committed to one another yet. Okay? Sometimes things happen like that. Justice says, if you don't like them as an adult, move on. Why be vindictive and set out to destroy the very people that will help you? And why take $22K that you imply crooked money? Thank you. I don't know what people didn't hear, but I heard it all. If you didn't know these people, why are you taking $22,000? If you didn't know these people, why are you at every vacation, every other Christmas thing, but you don't know these people? That don't make sense. I'm sorry. It just don't. And I don't care who don't like it. I understand her hurt feelings. But this girl is 33 years old now. It's time. It is time to have a conversation. It is time to stop harvesting hate because it's building and it's got roots in it. And you envious and you mad and you angry. And guess what? You're going to take it out on the people that love you. Your children, your husband, and that karma don't come back always as in your family, in your life. It comes back as a means of never having money or never having knowledge, or people always turning the door on you or shutting the door because you still harvesting hate. Gotta get rid of it. You're too old to be harvesting it. You're gonna be 64 years old and people still gonna say, well, that's a child. No. 14 years of therapy should have broken something where she want to have a conversation. If you, after that conversation, and you don't want to have a relationship, that's your choice. But don't come at me because I'm seeing things how I see things. I ain't trauma bonding with nobody. I understand this girl was hurt, but when is she going to heal? When? 14 years old, she's 33 years old, and I ain't telling nobody, oh, it's time to heal and all this. No, I'm saying, when are the steps going to be made? You got children now. You got a husband. Hey, ADR, Lexi, and them. I'm a stranger viewer. I don't feel I need to take a side. I'ma do like peeps claim they won't, just to listen to their backstory. This is a 30-year-old hurt. I can't close it from a TV show. True. And that's what I want to know. What hurt her so bad that she didn't disclose, that she can't forgive? Was it Chris or was it somebody else? I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. Hey, Overcome Iron says, Sassy, according to the family, that conversation has happened, but Lexi will bring it up again. She not trying to let it go and move forward. At this point, she is emotionally abusing that whole family. True Overcomer. And I heard all the kids say, Lexi, not today, not again. And you know, they all said, we don't sit here and we all talked about it. You think that hurt her? What about the other kids when they daddy cheated? You think that didn't hurt? Look at little Chris. He can't even get it together. You think Chris don't know the impact he had on his family? If you didn't know, you should have known by the conversation he had with little Chris. Every day, Lexi going to remind him of it. Every single day. When nobody else is reminding him, she is reminding him of it. And that is tiresome. When people keep reminding you of your mistake, it's like the devil keeps saying, you ain't got no future. Your mistake gonna keep you out. But you got to turn around and say to the devil, your time is up almost, bro. You don't dictate my future. And it's aggravating when you keep telling kids after kids after time, I don't know what you want me to say. I don't. I'm listening. I explained it, but it's like it goes over her head. So yeah, I understand the hurt, but I don't understand. I got I say it was because of abandonment, and I think she developed a hate because she had to go back home because Chris cheated again. In her mind, you don't messed up two families. You messed up my mama's and then I come and live and y'all was happy, and then you turn around and you cheat again and you sent me back, and then once y'all got repaired, y'all forgot about me. No, they didn't. You just didn't live with them. You just went back home. If you wanted to live with them, you should have said so. Hey, D Brown. Hey, Geneva. Hey, Naja, thank you for your cash app, darling. Hey, not only are you entitled to your opinions, this is your channel. I really don't get some people. I don't either. But, you know, I don't understand what they want me to say. They want me to just bite. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, Leslie's so hurt. Yes, she hurt. But when people keep having conversations, when are you going to really let us know what happened? Because as of now, I'm speculating. Yeah, I feel like she's been abandoned. I feel like she's pissed off because they didn't come back to get her when they reconciled. And then when he didn't cheat anymore, she got angry. He ain't gonna do no more cheating, tear up the house again. I ain't going back over there. And now she just forgot about me. Oh, but she loved me so much. But yeah, she loved you so much. Because I ain't love you. I ain't giving you no $22,000. I don't care if I got $1 billion. Okay? ADL said, too much for TV. One thing about this show is that the people are real. Most have made up storylines. But after the show, we see the people going through real ish. Yes. And this is why I say about the Fletchers. They going through the real ish. They got some kids that's going through some ish. Okay? They got real life ish. They might be rich, but they kids is spoiled. And they doing crazy things. Chris say no. Nell say yeah. You know, at one point, Nell gonna have to say no. I can't help you out. You can't enable these kids. They gotta learn how to stand. Her oldest son own his own business. You know, Chris help him out and give him business tips. Do I think Chris need to? No, I'm gonna tell you this about Chris. In my opinion, I feel like if Chris go out, he going out. I seen that in him when he was talking to Lex. Okay, I seen, if y'all go back and take a look at Chris and Martell talking, Chris leaned back in that chair and took a breath. He said, "You tell me, yeah." I think Chris can really go in now, okay? And I think sometimes he holds himself back to stop from going in, because I think once Chris goes, he goes. He got too much to lose. Okay. Leslie is a female Martell. I bet everyone was praising the family, so she had to bring them down. Plus, her R's ain't coming on this season. This is backwards way to get on this show. She could, and the sad thing is, Tay, she could have came on the show and told her story. They could have had a whole conversation. Now, this is where I would love to see Dr. Francis come in. Honestly, okay, I would love to see Dr. Francis back. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Sorry, y'all. Feet got a little cold. Yeah, I could have went in the house and did this today, but I was on my way out, so I decided to, do it in my car. But anyway, Wanda, since you want to know why I'm in my car, you see my car. It ain't dirty like yours. But anywho, so that's what I wanted to address, okay? And I'm not going to address Lexi no more until I hear Nell and Chris's response, okay? And it's like that she really is mad because now that even the kids are on TV, well, you were on TV, you can have the same thing, but you harvest it. I don't like people that harvest hate and envy. They're dangerous. Their mouth is reckless. Good morning. I respect the Fletchers because of their ability to provide insights of what goes on in marriages. Great discussion, Sassy. Thank you, thanks 308. Thank you. She has misplaced anger. Yes, Barbara Emery Jones. And if anybody knows about anything about when it comes to mental health, you know, I told you guys that, you know, I'm back, I'm in school. Well, I will be back in school in March. And I want to do my nurse practitioner, and I'm thinking about going into mental health to do it. Okay. Because mental health is something. And when you got misplaced anger, she's mad, but she ain't just mad at Chris. She mad at her mama. She mad at everybody who has abandoned her because she has not forgiven. She has not did the work. She has not healed that 5-year-old child. Every time somebody abandons her or say something, she reverts back to that childhood hurt because she's not doing the work to heal. I know. I was 5 at one point. I got my feelings hurt at 12. Okay. Exactly, Justice. I could never cuss at any elder. Just couldn't. And to call her grandmother by her first name, the disrespect. I'm sorry. I don't know what y'all have her. I don't understand. I don't know. I ain't never disregarded her feelings, but I'm talking about what she said. She said it. It came out of her mouth. Essie Thompson Haber speak the truth as a child that comes from a divorced family. Mother didn't do that. She didn't talk bad, but I remember. So it's nothing that no one can tell me but to intentionally hurt people. Yes, yes. Mm. I agree with you, Sassy. Let's say no, Christy ain't about the BS. She putting it on Nail, yeah? Because she know Chris. I feel like her and Chris had a talk many times, not just once, many times. I feel like Chris has. I think he's at his rope. He's done all he can do, all he know he can do, and now she knows this. And she said Chris wasn't in her life up until she was 28 years old. I don't believe that. What? Oh, the vacations y'all took? Come on now. Okay, whatever. I don't believe that. That's one part I don't believe. Um, let's see. No, Chris ain't about the BS, so she putting it on there. Chris told her take her ass on. He didn't have time for the lies. Right, right. And her husband know that. That's why her husband looked at her like, what? And he's scared to death because I know she done been in a rage. He look like, Lord, you gonna have me give up my macaroni and cheese and my greens, a good old country meal for this BS? Here we go again, Lex. Why you think she got somebody she can push around? Lex is over there on the original live video talking trash in the comments. Yes. Yeah, I mean talking. See, that's the thing. After the video, nobody go back in them comments and see how she acting up. The stuff, the disrespect, the nastiness. That's why I had to come back and make a video about that. Go read if y'all ain't read them comments in the original video, you need to read it. And it will change your perspective. That's all I'm gonna say. And then people come in, well, that's true. No, you ain't no. This is me. This is what I tell y'all. This is what I see. Okay, that's a grown woman. From one grown woman to another, that girl is younger than my oldest daughter. She's the same age as my oldest son. Okay, who I've had to sit down. The reason why I know it because I had to sit him down many of times to let him know. He blamed me for our breakup. You mean, my oldest 3 kids, I was with their daddy forever. And he blamed me for the breakup because I chose to leave. And he harvests that stuff towards me. So don't tell me what I know and I don't know, because I know. I had to sit down with him, do the work with him. And then when he grew up, he wrote me this letter this long. And he apologized through and through. Once he saw the truth, I never talked bad about his dad, their father. My kids would tell you now, Mama never talked bad about him. And they say, why we broke up? I said, well, we had some differences. Even though the ninja had a whole baby on me. Okay, so don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I didn't tell them that. They just found out they had a sister about 10 years ago. I didn't even tell them they had a sister. It wasn't for me to tell. So when Mel say these things, sister, I know. I can write a book. I feel honestly the experience I went through, it's a choice I chose. And I had to get through those bad choices. And then once you make mistakes, you start reevaluating your life. And that's all forgiven with him. I can walk to my kids, dad, and have a conversation like I never had kids with. And that's the truth. I can have a conversation because his sister and me are still best friends to the day. She knows her brother, but she loves him, but she knows him. Yeah, I used to play to get back. Yeah, he cheated on me. That's why I cheated on him. Then when he asked me, I said, yeah. And he couldn't believe I said, yeah, why not? You did it to me. At least I didn't lie. You lied. Thank you, Audrey. You are entitled to your opinion, Sassy. No explanation needed. I just wanted you guys to know because it seems like when you don't say what people want you to say, they just get all in a frenzy. This is YouTube. Y'all, there's so many people that's got commentary that will, if you want to trauma bond with them, you can. Okay, I'm just not that girl. Okay, I'm not. I've learned by trauma bonding. It will put you in a mess. Okay, it will have you somewhere looking crazy if you don't heal yourself. If Mel do one in Houston, I'll be there. Yeah, I hope Mel do one in Houston. I hope she come to Atlanta. I know I'm there. Woo! Let's see. And Sheila said, Angela Hutton, I just heard Sassy say something about talking about her sitting in the car. Oh, yeah. She said something about me. Who that girl sitting in the car talking about me? Sassy T from the 803. Not the 803. Not Sassy D. Hey, Miss Keita Johnson, Sassy T, we love your honesty and using your real life story. We appreciate you. Thank you, Miss Keita. I told you I'm an open book. I used to be ashamed to talk about stuff because I wasn't healed. Okay, until one day I heard a sermon that says your life can save somebody else's life. Your past history can save somebody. And then a little bit at a time I opened up. But I had to open up as I healed because telling somebody about these wounds, what I've been through, just I wasn't healed enough. It's like a scab has grown over, but it wasn't healed from the inside out. You got to heal from the inside out. And when you look back at that scar, okay, it just reminds you, oh yeah, I'm healed now. It don't even hurt no more. I can poke it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a scar now. It's nothing else there. I'm healed. That's it. Trauma bonding will have you hating people you don't know. Thank you. Never did you harm or could be a blessing sent to you. Yes. I ain't doing that mess. No, y'all better heal. You gonna hurt to heal, honey. Somebody say you hurt to heal. You hurt to healing. I say you hurt. You're gonna hurt first. You're gonna heal. And you're gonna be redeemed from that healing. So hurting to heal is one thing. Trauma bonding will have you in places and relationships that you thought, oh, I thought he knew me. No, y'all knew the trauma. Y'all don't know each other. Y'all just connected because y'all went through the similarities of the same thing. So y'all fell in love with the fact that y'all went through the same thing. And then you turn around and say, well, he should know how I feel. He don't know you. She don't know you. SES like Chris is the only wage earner in the Fletcher household. She's blessed to have a stepmother that was a generous as generous to her as Nell has been. She needs to meet some real evil stepmother. D. Brown, what you talking about? Oh, my head, G, I'm sorry. Um, I even though, you know, how can I say it? Nell is a good stepmother, and I have a great mother, and I've had the chance to have women that are older than me that embrace me like their daughter. Okay, you don't know how that feel. Sometimes, you know, I used to have gifts and stuff coming to me from people into where they're passed on now. But you know, they passed on, they'll say, "Oh, that's my baby, that's my daughter." You know, oh, that's your daughter. Yeah, that's my daughter. I thought you only had $3. No, that's my bonus daughter. You don't understand how when people adopt you like that and love you like that, how it feels. Just to know that somebody loves you enough to want to help you and take care of you and think about you and your future monetarily, spiritually, emotionally, financially, you know, every lead you can think about. I've had that, even though they're passed on now. I've had that. I've always embraced anyone that loves me, that's elderly than me. And I've been a mother to kids that they mother couldn't even do things for. I've taken kids places and they call me mom right now on in my life. When they come here, mom, can we do this? Mom. They don't act like, and then mama be like, dang, I missed the opportunity on that. Thank you. They are the people they are today because I showed them a different way. God showed them a different way through me. And I feel like she saw a different way, but she choosing not to see it. She choosing to have this, and it's not healthy. I worry about that part of her. Okay, I I worry about that unhealed part of her. Do you not know it causes bad migraines? It causes heart problems. It causes kidney problems. It causes stomach problems. It causes you to gain weight. It causes you to mental illness is real. If she don't let go, what if her husband leave her? She gonna do the same thing to her kids. A generation of curses. When your mind is messed up, your father, wife could good to you hurts because she may be doing something your own mama can't or won't to do for you. And a warped mind goes, yes, goes negative justice. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. My mom worked 20, I was the only girl. And I had my brothers. And in my neighborhood, it was family. Okay. And at the time, my aunt had 5 boys. My other aunt had 5 boys. I was the only girl other than my other 2 older cousins who was already in high school and stuff. Okay. So I was a little tomboy. I ain't never scared of nothing, jumping branches, fighting boys, you know, playing baseball, ripped my ear open right here, playing football. You know, my mama was like, girl, you know you're a girl, right? I said, yes, ma'am. She just didn't understand that, you know, I was into sports. I love like cars. I wasn't a baby doll person. Okay. I ain't like them baby dolls. Them baby dolls were scary looking to me. You know, the little wonky baby dolls with the big eyes and they were dark. No skin. I'm just saying the skin was plastic. And then one day I opened it up and that thing was looking at me in the closet, scared me to death. I threw it in the trash can. Mama got mad. Why you throw it down in the trash? I paid all that money. I never did play with dogs. I didn't like dogs. I love music, musical instruments. So she used to buy, you know, them big jam boom boxes back in the day. Had one of them, had my little pink stuff all in it, had record players. That was me. I was that girl like that. Ain't care nothing. That's why I can change oil and change a tire. Okay, I can tell you what's wrong with my car. I can tell you. So I tell people all the time, don't let this fool you, baby. So, baby, I was rough. Had that one little ponytail like coleslaw on top of my head, hanging down, it was running. I look like a maniac out there with them boys. Okay, come home dirty, get in the shower, just dirty mama talking about, I'm putting you in etiquette class. I had to take an etiquette class on how to cross my legs, which fork to eat with. That was so boring. It was like a big tea party. But as I got older, I appreciated it. This is what y'all see because this is me. But don't get it twisted when I'm out in public and I'm in some extra lines that I cannot be who I need to be. I can tell you if that place setting is wrong. Okay? I can tell you how to hold your teacup. All right? Don't get it twisted. I am a girly girl, but I love some football. I love baseball. I love soccer. I love rugby. Okay? I'm that girl. But my mom worked all the time and she didn't understand that. But my aunts did. And my aunt, we call her Aunt Fossey. Okay? I was like her granddaughter. She was my cousin, but we used to call her Cousin Fossey, okay? But she acted more like my mother. She would come in, play my hair, cut my hair, tell me to cut up onions, how to saute this. Then my Aunt Johnny told me how to cook cornbread. And she showed me how to clean house, clean the dishes after you eat your dinner, set them up, dry them out, put them up. See, I'm still old school. I don't use no what you call that, dishwasher. I wash hand. I put a little Clorox in my hot boiling water, let that stuff steam and let it get the dirt off of it. Then I wash them dishes, dry them, and put them up. That's me. And then, when you want your mommy, and there was a disconnect between us because she worked all the time. There was a disconnect. And I see other girls with their mom, and I'm like, why we can't go shopping together, or why we can't do that? It was a disconnect because I was bonding with other people who treated me like their child, but all I wanted was my mom to just come home and do things with me instead of barking orders at me. I need you to clean this. I need you to wash these clothes. I need you. I gotta work tonight. You think I ain't tell her about that when I got older, but respectfully, so I can heal my soul? It don't hurt anymore. I used to cry talking about that. It don't hurt anymore because guess what? I'm forgiven. I understand that because this is what she went through when she was young. Okay? Hey, Miss Denise, I wash my hand too. No dishes in the sink overnight. No, I don't like that. That's nasty. Lizzie Willer, me too, sassy. Hey, y'all. Hey, Miss Denise. Hey, Angela, you sound well-rounded to me. I was the same way. I was just rough, y'all. I would rub my husband there, talking about, dang, you strong. I was just rough. I mean, so Lexi, don't think I don't know what Lexi talking about because I've been Lexi. But I also learned and I let go. I went through healing. I've been through abuse with my kids' dad fighting. And I will fight him like a man. If I can't get the best of y'all, pick up a stick and beat you in the head. One thing is, I don't promote violence, but you ain't going to hit me and think you ain't going to get hit back. Why you hit me? Hell no. I pick up a stick and pop you back. We were just two fighting fools up in there. My cousin Mark was alive today. He'll tell you that fool crazy. I ain't never seen a woman fight like that. Because I had brothers who taught me. Justin says to Chris and Nell, be there for her should she decide to work towards love. Meanwhile, keep living and enjoying your life and family. Satan come to steal, kill, destroy your peace, joy, family, marriage, and etc. And if he can do it, he can do it. And I'm gonna tell you something. I always believe Nell and Chris will always leave the door open. They want to embrace her, but they waiting on her. Okay, she's waiting on them, but they're waiting on her because they have done the work and they're waiting her so they can hug her like the prodigal son. Okay, she'll be the prodigal daughter. All the kids got issues. They just one of these families like my cousin them. That's how they talk. My cousin told them and my aunt before she paid her. That's how they talk. They talk like I said, if I talk to my mama like this, baby, my head would be knocked out. But that was their love language. And I'm gonna tell you something, they got it out. They didn't care. You hurt me, mama, and I ain't like that. Why you say that to me and then say it to him? And you know I didn't do that. They will bring it to her attention right then, and she'll say, I'm gonna tell you why I did. And I was like, whoo. I know my mom said if I fight, we all fight, right? You see, my brothers, I was the only girl, so they had to teach me how to fight. I got in a fight one time, honey, drug, and drug. Okay? The woman. And my brothers was like, she wanted it, she get it. See what y'all think is, because she was a little yellow girl with good hair, and she was skinny, wearing good clothes, that she would whoop up on y'all ex. And my brother cuss when they're young age. But we gonna learn, y'all gonna learn today who she is. And they did. She constantly throwing that cheating pain in their face. Her children love their mama. Yes. And I feel like she loved Nell too. She just wants something to be mad. Be mad at the person you mad at, honey. Okay. I am sending hugs and prayers for what you are going through or feeling. Yes, you know, Miss Denise, I get it. I know my mom said if we want to fight, we all fight. These children these days don't know anything about setting the table. You bet they don't. My girls do. I taught them. Okay, my boys do. My boys can tell you, that's the wrong. That's not a right fork. That's not an eating fork. That's a salad fork. It goes salad. Okay, because you always eat a salad before dinner. It cleans your clears your palate. Okay, it wakes up your buds in your mouth so you can taste the food. Okay. I wash my hand also, no dishes in the sink. Yes, me too, Sassy. Hey y'all, hey Mr. Denise, you sound well rounded. Thank you. I know that's right, Miss Kid. See, Rich, hey, I think Leslie is very jealous of Nell and Chris' lifestyle. Yeah, and there is some jealousy there. Okay, there is. But after you read what she's saying them during chats, I was like, ooh, that's nasty. Yeah. That's why I can say what I say, because I go back and read chats. And Terrence did a good job, okay, interviewing her. He didn't do nothing wrong. He said he asked the right questions. He didn't coach her to do anything wrong. She said what she said. It is what it is. I know he don't like call us mellow mutts and stuff like that, you know, but that was his interview, and I cannot say he did anything wrong. I can't, because he didn't. He just asked the questions that we want to know. And she said it, and it didn't make sense. Me, I would have backed up a question. Wait a minute, what? But didn't we just see you? Well, anyway. Carolyn Jordan, Miss GM, it's me. Hey, also, did y'all catch it when Lexi's mother said that Lexi was a single mom? So with her first child, she wasn't married, and she may be faulting her dad for that as well. Lexi clearly mentally has a mentally instability. Yeah, I think she has one child by one guy and her husband, and I think she's mad at that ex-boyfriend as well because he reminded her of her dad. But that's not your dad, okay? That's why I say you don't trauma bond. That's why you got to do the healing, or you're gonna have babies by crazy people. You're gonna have people, you're gonna be in a relationship with narcissists, and they're gonna drop breadcrumbs to you. They're gonna disvalue you. They're going to do all kind of ish to you. Hey, sorry, in 1922, I can only imagine what she's doing to her kids' mental. I hope she's not. I hope she loves them, but she got to heal in order to be a efficient mother. Okay, when your mind messed up, your father, wife. Yeah, I read that one. I feel she uses her behavior to manipulate and to excuse her lack of doing the work and to excuse why she hasn't progressed. Thank you, Barbara. At some point in your life, you're going, at 30 something years old, I told my daughter yesterday, you're going to have to learn to take accountability for yourself, because That's on you. You know, and I tell my youngest daughter, my youngest daughter is a go-getter. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. All my kids are go-getters. My boys, they gonna work to sun up, sun down. The thing with them is they didn't like school. They didn't after high school, they were like, I'm going to work. That's not school ain't for everybody. School is for me because I love to learn. School is for my youngest daughter. She back in school. She finna get her master's now. You know, my oldest daughter, she going back to school. But my boys, they just like, I'm done. Now my older son going to barber school. He wants to be a barber, open up his own barber shop, which he is great at. And I keep encouraging. And as a matter of fact, I am going to order him some clippers and stuff for his birthday. Get his first set of clippers. I'm put his name in it and engrave it in there, and that way that keeps encouraging him to go and do your dream. Okay. Yeah, you cannot keep blaming people and expect to keep moving forward. You can't do it. Y'all got to do the work. And as black humans, as African Americans, we've been told, oh, we pray it away. Oh, this and that. You don't need no therapist. You ain't this. Yeah, we do. Jesus was the great counselor. If he was a counselor, he was a healer. You think he got extensions out there that are counselors, that are healers? Yes, we do. That's what I was saying. Leslie has issues, and to have been in therapy for that long, but still holding on to anger she has. Her story was too inconsistent with her. Yeah, the story was just too inconsistent. I pray you are doing and feeling much better. Yes, Linda. DeGran said Leslie acts like Chris is the only way. Oh, okay, I read that one. No matter what you do for most stepchildren, it's never enough. That's true. I'm just glad I have a stepson, which I never call him my stepson. Y'all always hear me. My husband's son, I met him when he was 6, okay? And he is 20, he's 20 now, okay? So he don't even look at me as a stepmom. But we had like a year of messed up stuff because of things his mama was telling him. And it wasn't true. And I told my husband, I said, if you don't sit this boy down and talk to him in front of me, I'm not going to have no disrespectful child. One thing about me, I will blow the hell up, okay, whether you mind or not. And you're going to respect me and speak to me in my house, or you don't come over here, period. But we had a sit down, and that's what we found out. It was her. That's why I know. And then you come home, lay up on me like you're a big baby. Well, Mom, guess what? Mom, he's frightened. Yep. Sassy do a video on adult kids abusing their parents for past mistakes. That would be a good lie. Oh, yeah, I could definitely do that. I would definitely do that. Now, I'm not even a male fan, but I am a fan of both sides to share their side. Yeah, oh, I read that. Says you are speaking the truth. You keep it real and fair. Okay, thank y'all so much. And that's what I wanted to clear up. Okay, and last night Wanda went live, y'all. She was talking about Freddie Tiffany, calling him, out his name and stuff. Because and guess who she blamed? Guess who she say created Freddie Tiffany? The millimeters. Woo, child. The biggest disservice to me, other than the parental disrespect, is to her children. She now deny them knowing the love of grandparents who are able to provide legacy for them. Yep. And she's doing the same thing her mama did. That's what I was just saying. She holding her children back from her grandparents, sending stuff back that the grandparents sending. That's why she's not healed. That's manipulative. That's being mean. What does that got to do with your children? They sending gifts to your children. You sending them back. Your children are not getting the benefit and to learn about their grandparents, to be felt love. Now you implanting the same thing. They don't love you. They just doing that. They just doing that. You doing the same thing. Thank you, Lynn, baby girl, 1981. Thank you. I ain't did nothing, y'all. I just got up, unwrapped my hair. I'm gonna have to curl it tonight. Put the little things in there so in the morning when I get up and take a shower, just fall and go. I gotta work in the morning. The ADR health people have to breathe. Ooh, yeah, and then take charge to not only take control over their medical health, i.e., eating better, exercise, but also have to practice measures to keep their mental health healthy. Because, baby, right now, the way stress is, you can lose your mind if you didn't pray, meditate, keep your eyes focused. You can lose your mind in this. It's so much going on, and some people get so focused on what is not real and they don't see it. I don't mind. Give me your opinion. I don't care if you don't agree. We can disagree, but we can also come to reason together because that's what we do. We have to reason together in order to find a solution. Everybody ain't going to agree on the same thing. That's why God made us different, so we can see perspectives, even if it's wrong. Who did she sending back gift? That's a big question. Oh, she sent she said Chris and Neil sent her girls Christmas gifts and birthday gifts, and she sent them back from her mother's house to their house. She sent the gifts back. Yeah, she learned nothing in there. They probably have tried with her. She showed more bitter and jealousy than hurt. That's what I said. Yeah, it came off as bitter, angry, jealous, manipulative. It didn't come off as hurt. Okay, not some of it came off as hurt, but then she got angry when she felt the hurt. It's like she don't want to feel it. And she's such a beautiful girl and walking around with so much damage. I ain't never not blame Chris, but do I think Chris tried? I do. I do. The problem have tried with her. They probably had tried with her and she's just bitter. Leslie learned nothing in therapy. Hey, the real Nikki. Yeah, and so the other thing I was gonna talk about, what was that? It really wasn't nothing, about it. The biggest thing is what I said about Liz. It was just, it wasn't even, most people from the other part had their view about it, and I agree with some of the things they were saying, and they agreed with some of the things I was saying. Not one, is only 3 people under that comment saying you just overlooked her feelings. I ain't overlooked nobody feelings. First thing I did was acknowledge the feelings. Kind says jealousy was when she said she was going to burn that house down. Yes, Lord. That let me know all I need to know right there. That let me know everything I need to know right there. It's jealousy. It's placed anger. All of it. Amen says, hey, Shay P, congratulations on going back to school. Thank you. Thank you, child. Got to work it in there, child. Got to get it done. Okay? Got to get it done. I'm ready to get it done and over with. And that's like, people, when Destiny did the interview about her and the LaBerry situation, I got a couple of, well, that's a woman, you should always feel, I know the truth. That's why I can say what I can say. Okay? I got the truth. Sassy is a very ambitious lady. I love it. Thank you, C. Rich. Yeah, I got to get what I can get, honey. Life is for the living, okay? I ain't got time to have negative thoughts to hold me back. Got to get it going. That's envy and hate to want to burn someone's house down. That told me everything I need to know. And when I said it, when I did my review on that part, people, ooh, they agreed then. But now they see this interview there, like they forgot what the girl saying. And everything the girl said in that call, I burn that MF house down and this and that. That lets you know everything you need to know right there. I pay attention to other people's face. That husband was like, huh? He was looking like, what? What are you talking about? But he know not to say that because his lips will be on the floor like a duck. Okay. Unless he continue talking bad on Chris and Nell will because another coach, Nell will be Nell and Nell will because another coach. I don't know, Barbara Reed. I'm waiting on Nell and them side on that. Okay, I don't know if she was or not. Okay, what she met Chris when Lexi was over 2 or 3 years old, 3 years old. I want to say Lexi was 3 or 4 years old when they met. A person character shows you who they are, regardless of what they say to influence. Thank you. Character is everything. Okay, integrity is everything. Okay, when you carry yourself with integrity and your character is on point, I'm just here to tell you it's everything. Because when people know your character, they know who you are and they know you're going to stand on something. So when I come to work, people know my character. I'm like, that ain't right. Even the doctor, nah, y'all need to get this man some laces. Y'all sitting up there playing. Nah, he's a veteran. Give him what he needs. And Alexis 25, she said she was playing. She wasn't playing. She meant that. Sassy, your commentary was on point. Thank you, Clamp God. Thank you. Yeah, Alexis meant every bit of it in Alex 25. She meant every bit of it. Okay. So you guys, I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys, about that. It kind of irritated me a little bit, but I'm good now. I'm good. I just want them to understand. Don't come at me with the bull crap. Don't do that. I mean, you ain't got to be nasty in nobody's chat. If you don't want to be here, you ain't got to be here. We welcome everybody as long as you're respectful. I'm respectful to everybody. Okay? I am. Oh, I believe she meant it. Oh, okay. Okay. Unless it would become another coleslaw. Yep. If she had come out saying, I love my dad, he hurt me, and my mom, he did this, he did that, she would have at least had my attention. Yes, I love him. I do want to repair this, but I got to let him know this would hurt me. I can see that, but she ain't say none of that. None of it. Lexi's ruined those vacations. That's what they said. They said every time they go somewhere, Lexi's always act up. Who coming after my sassy? It's just people in the comments, but it was only 2 or 3. But it was enough for me to say, hey, you got your idea of things, I got mine, but don't dismiss the fact of what this girl is saying. Precious J, hey Sassy, I believe Lexi's mother has fueled her jealousy of Chris and Fletcher's prosperous marriage to Lexi. For example, Lexi's statement she would burn that house down. Yeah. Lexi looking at their house on the hill and she looking how her mom and them living. Why we have to live like this? Where they get all this money from? Like she don't know what her dad and her stepmama do. Hey, Charlene. Good morning. Says I had to scroll back to the beginning to listen to some things you were saying, and I agree with you 100%. Thank you. Thank you. Can't go around here doing that. You can't go around here being hurt all the time. I can't imagine walking around with hurt and anger and jealousy all the time. Oh, I mean, jealousy comes and goes because God is a jealous God. When you put somebody else before you, yeah, you're going to be like, wait a minute. Okay, but I don't live in that. She said, I don't care if y'all bash him. Yeah, she want us to bash him. I ain't doing that. I ain't bashing her. I'm just telling the truth. Her biggest complaint was about stuff, cars, house, gifts, nothing personal. Stuff, physical stuff. Stuff. Y'all got them a car. Y'all got them a nice car, Charger, or BMW. Next, you had two cars, you wrecked them. I gave you $22,000 plus what you got for the car. Yeah, I think Leslie's mom thinks Neil's life should have been hers. Yeah, that could be an issue. That could be an it. Leslie has grown into what Coleslaw's son will be acting like. Yeah, exactly, Barbara Reed. Exactly. People should see the mental state that Lexi is in. She needs you, and it's going to be hard for Nell and Chris to trust her being around them and their other children with that state she is in now. But they've been dealing with it for so long. And the kids be like, and even the other, her sister Kayla said, make sure you block me. Because she don't want it. She going on a rampage. She going on YouTube and she going on Facebook and she talking bad about them. They don't want to see it. It's nothing new to them. He said, I couldn't be miserable all the time. I just don't want, I don't like being around miserable people. I don't like being around complaining people. All they do is complain. I'm like, damn, y'all ain't got nothing good to say. That will weigh your spirit down. Rabbits running says, Sassy, my children from husband of 28 years still bitter at me. And my husband was divorced from her over 5 years. I didn't even know any of them. Their mom was the problem. Believe me, she ran over him. Yep. Yep. And that's the same way with her. But guess who done moved on? The mama done moved on. Done got over Chris, but her daughter still stuck. Sorry, y'all. She's getting help. She's been in therapy ever since she was 14 years old. I would start posting old photos to show she was around and address everything else on the show. I think that's what they're going to do, Barbara. Nell did say she got receipts and she's going to address it. And you can tell she's about fed up with it. It's nothing. This is nothing new. This is the same ongoing problem. Though Nell is not Lexi's mom and really doesn't owe her anything, but has chosen to be a stepmother who treats her like one of her own. I don't know if Lexi realizes that. I don't think Lexi realizes anything at this point, Charlene, but her hate and her jealousy and her hurt. That's all she recognizes right now. That's all. When she sees them and sees them on TV, that enraged her. And she wants people to look at them like she looks at them. I can't do that. I don't trauma bond like that. I don't look at them like that. Those CCs that encourage her and speak no sound wisdom, but encourage her to fester in hate have issues also. In my opinion, misery loves company. True, true, true. See, I can. It's just some people can do stuff like that. I can't. Yet, Miss Justice, they're making, yes, Miss Justice, they're making it worse, a lot worse. Yep. There could never be a coleslaw. I just don't see that. If Chris was still married or he was, the court papers was in the court, they done been signed, and she didn't know about it or something, but just being a coleslaw, I don't think so. I'm gonna hear they side of the story before I make my decision. But she was in the comments going off on people who differ from her. Yeah, Lexi was going out. Y'all, Lexi was nasty. Okay. Or you speak, go read them comments. Your whole perspective would be different. And that ain't coming from a hurt. That's coming from being nasty. Point blank, period. That's not coming from hurt. You talking to strangers who got an opinion that differs from you, and you calling them and you saying the most god awful things. That's why I say what I say. And if you read the comments, everybody's perspective will change. It did me. I was like, oh God. All this person said was, there should be a conversation, and you going in like that. Ooh, I mean nasty. Can you imagine what she has probably put Nell and Chris through? A lot of people would have probably been divorced because of that. But Nell stuck by Chris, even though that wasn't her child. Yeah. But some women, honey, they see what the kids do. Hey, Kelly S. Hey. My husband's ex-wife and I never had a problem with each other, but the kids felt away as all children want to see their parents together. True, true. Sassy, maybe that mom isn't really over Chris. Yeah, maybe. I mean, that could be true. I mean, the mom didn't say too much of nothing other than let's say look at things differently and remember things the way she wants to remember. No, she remembers things the way you told her. Nell versus Leslie receipts. They need to speak with a psychiatrist, psychiatrist, psychologist to see beat course of action. Non-compliant schizophrenics, bipolar tend to go off with pushback. True. I wonder if they're gonna do this with because they say they were going in counseling. So I wonder if they're going to do this with counseling. I hope so. I feel like they are going to do it with counseling. And I feel like they will invite her to come. But will she come? We'll see. Not a lot of stepmothers give stepdaughters 22K. Just don't happen. You got that right. But how is bashing your parents' truth on being hurt? She not advancing in therapy because all she talks about is material things instead of emotional stuff. Yes, I can see if she said, I'm just hurt because my dad did this, and he left me, he abandoned me, and I'm having issues to get over this, and I need to talk to him, but I don't want to talk to him. I don't know how to talk to him. But no, it was they got cars and they got that house, and I don't know where they got that money from. And the one thing that she showed emotion on, she shut that thing down so quick and went straight to more material things. So I didn't see feelings. I saw jealousy. I saw envy. I saw anger. I saw a lot of different things. Well, and it stems from hurt, but where it came out from is it's a different. And then go into comments and attacking people. No, I'm sorry. That's nasty. Hey, Ren Bass. She commented on my post saying she need to heal and some things not adding up. True. Ain't adding up. I think she thought by saying that people were going to agree. Yeah, where they get that house from? We already know where they get that house from. Man, I don't talk to people that know Chris in Huntsville. That man is well known in Huntsville. That man, he did slack on 2 projects, but he slacked on getting Martell out that house. And I think he slacked because that's my friend. But Chris, going forward, you can't let friends interrupt with your money because true friends wouldn't interrupt with your money. Martell think he is God, and you were supposed to buy him a house and find him a house. You were supposed to do that. Yeah, and on this, they're gonna have to choose. They can't be with Martell and be with Maya. They can't. Martell is destructive, and I don't care what nobody say. It's look just like him. He jealous of Chris. He want to ruin Chris. Martell been mad at Chris since that 47 acres. Ain't nobody did that but Martell. Martell ruined his whole family for 5 minutes of ass and a incubus, a person that don't have a sense of a jaybird. She doing what she's supposed to do. She's sucking him dry. She getting $150 here. She getting a rent paid. She getting a car. No, now she ain't got shit. She ain't got a car. She gets back in Section 8. All she doing is having sex for what? Love? Girl, bye. Love don't pay no bills. Love don't pay no bills. And a man, after a while, like Freddie Tiffany said, sex ain't gonna pay no bills either. That get old after a while. What you bringing to the table other than your mouth? Uh, moved on. Something is just not adding up. Let's see. Charlene said if she was over Chris, she would not have been a part of that interview. Yes, I'd be like, girl, I'm not doing that. She would have moved on. Something is just not adding up. True. Me, let my daughter come and say, we're gonna do an interview about now. You do an interview. I'm done. That's been 30 years ago. I got a husband. Uh-uh. You do. And then I'd be like, girl, what are you talking about? You huh? No, we ain't doing none of that. No. You do it on your own. But I ain't doing it. Sassy, I've always been kind and respectful, but I have had to set all of them straight. My husband isn't perfect, but when I said he is a hard-working man and was a good provider to them, not appreciated. Yes, crazy. Tough love is not just a TV slogan, TV storyline, nor a cliche. Right, ADR. She is wounded. The wound is raw, and Lexi pouring salt into her own wound. Yes, causing the pain and the stinging and the burning, and the stinging and the burning is causing anger and just want to rip somebody's head off because because reaping always comes vicious cycles. Sassy, what? Yes. Yes, Justice. That son MJ start with a man in the mirror. Don't look at yourself. Let's come off as a drama queen. Yeah, I can imagine how she act in that house. It's always one girl. I got one too. Honey, she'll be at a funeral. Don't even know the person, just acting a fool. And I'll be like, what? Hell yes. Hey y'all, I'm asking for prayers because I was laid off last week. I know God is faithful. You got this, Kelly. You got this. One door closed, the other one's open. Just be ready to walk through because it's gonna be a big door. I'm telling you, I really don't want to see Lexi on the show and then her bringing her mom on it. She's just too negative for me. They should fix it privately, and when she gets better, maybe, but not her mom. Yeah. Now I don't care about it. Her mom can stay where she is, and if they want to do that, they can do it. Hey, Braylon. Hey, boo. She doesn't want to face her feelings, all the hurt. Yeah, and she becomes angry when that hurt comes up. Some people just, instead of facing it and letting go of it and healing it, because being strong and being fearless is going through. It's going. Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I had to answer a question. Exactly. I don't think she's over Chris. Healing is a choice, so why she hasn't chosen to do that yet? Yes, healing is a choice. Yep, exactly. I don't think she's over Chris. Disclaimer: 100% understand that Lexi is in pain, and I'm not saying I don't have compassion for her in a sense. Just need a whole story. Thank you, Charlene. Like an audition tape to me. Yeah, Braylon. Lexi acts like Demon Hotel towards Nell and Chris. Baby, Barbara Reed. Be good. That's right. My daughter is 30. There is no way I would do an interview about my ex from 30 years ago. I ain't doing that. Nah, I'm over that mess. Don't even have no hurt, no thoughts about it. It was young. I was dumb. We went through a stage and that was it. It was a stage in my life that, hurtful at the time, but also I grew and learned from it. Hey, Peace 95, maybe she just crying out. Stop, y'all. I'm dumb old people. Ooh. She been crying out forever. How when she gonna stop crying out and do something about it? She choosing to crying out. And ain't nobody no old dumb people. These old dumb people got a lot of old wise wisdom, okay, that will help you in the long run. And if you got peace in front of that 95, you need to take that peace out because people don't do that. Hey, Michelle Walters, good evening. Her mother should have been encouraging Lexi to recover her relationship with her father. I know I would have. I always encourage my boys. You can't do that. You need that's your dad. This and that. I don't care. He did this and he did that. He's still your dad. Eddie, I shouldn't have asked Lexi to come on that show, especially if they knew about her mental state. Because now look what happened. Well, she had to agree. I don't even think they asked her. I think she agreed to it. From what I got, she agreed to that scene. Her mom and dad was young. If her cry was about spending time alone with her father, that should have been her conversation, not the bashing. True, Shay Jones. Exactly. I felt away because I was raised by my grandmother, but my grandmother never spoke negative about my mom and dad. She spoke love. Yes, yes. In my opinion, she is not happy with the way her life is going and sources she's made. Won't take accountability. Y'all don't know what the truth is. Stop talking about that child. Chris needs to fix this. It's not y'all story to judge big dummies. Peace 95. At some point, let's just put it this way. There's no dummies over here. There are very educated people over here who have done work, who have healed, who are not bitter, jealous, or mad. Okay? So if you got to call people by their name, you don't need to be over here because we don't like little kids in the chat. Okay? We don't like immature people. We don't like uneducated people that don't have a sense to know that you can look at both sides of things. So if you don't like it over here, guess what, Peace 95, you can get the stepping, move on to the left. Bye and goodbye. Ain't nobody got time for that. Charlene, I don't want to see another family hate on the show as well, but maybe Lexi mom wants on the show. I hope not. I don't want to see another mom on the show unless it's Miss Van, somebody that's encouraging their children. I can even see Courtney mom on the show. Okay, talking to Courtney, talking to but I don't want to see Betty on the show. I don't want to see these evil people on the show. I'm sick of all these. Okay, I need some encouraging families. You know, we need some families, some mothers that love and hug and cry, that lift up their children and tell them when they wrong. Don't uphold them in their bull crap. Exactly. I don't think she's over Chris. Okay. Hey, Butter, Braylon Lee, exactly. Hey, Leslie. Thank you for your cash app, Leslie. Yesterday, I just saw it. Thank you so much. Hi, says I had to leave the chat early. Did you get your cash app? I did. I got it yesterday. Thank you so much. Hey, Brittany Janae. Hey. Peace 95 is a troll. Is that you, Lexi? Yeah, I think it's her. Yeah. She was, I think that's the same one that was up under there. And then she came up on another one. So because I can tell you no one is jealous of Lexi and that mom, I'd rather look like and be nailed. She put her life out there. She did. Peace 95 is another wonder. Yep. Who have degrees and please go and run in traffic. And Martin Lawrence voice, get to stepping. We don't need you people. Tay, her mother has been pouring venom in her daughter all her life. That's why she was on there with her, making sure Lexi didn't miss a beat. Hey, New Orleans diva. Hi. That's exactly what Sassy said. Lexi is mad. Nell sent her back home and she didn't get everything the other kids got. That's what it is. It is. And you didn't come and get me. Y'all sent me home, and when y'all got it together, y'all left me at home. And guess what? Your kids got to grow up in that house. I didn't have the luxury. And Leslie put herself out there. I hear the hell. Thank you, Braylon. What, we ain't supposed to say nothing? Thank you. Is that Leslie? She sounds like it. It probably is her. Hey, 32, Lou Taylor. Leslie needs to read some of her journals. The therapist probably had her do as an exercise in the past 15 years of therapy exercise. And then maybe do a healing ceremony and release them. Yeah. Hey, Justine Marie. I feel like Lexi is angry. She wasn't raised in the same household with her father, but the bashing was unnecessary. Yeah. All right, y'all. I've been on here an hour and a half. I have to come back tonight at 6:30. We're gonna have a little uh Black History nuggets, okay? And we can continue talking about other things. There are things that I would like to show you guys just a clip of some older things in Love and Marriage Huntsville. We can talk about that, okay? It wasn't their responsibility to go and get Lexi. She couldn't do that without Chris because that's his child. Lexi has a living able-bodied mother. True. So what was going on while she lived with them for so long? She had to go back to that house. I'm pretty sure Neil gonna tell it. If you don't tell your story and tell the truth about it, somebody else is. Whether it's a lie or not. So a lie don't care who tell it. Hey, Shirley Terry. That's it. I was raised by my grandma. My brothers from dad was raised by him. They had the both of best worlds and still do. Everyone is different. I felt I can't miss what I couldn't measure. I'm blessed. Right, rabbits running. Right. I feel like I see my cousin have big houses and stuff. But as a child, you be like, dang, they got this house. We got this little small house. But my mom and dad were doing the best they could do. We didn't go hungry. I had the best of clothes. I always kept my head done. You know, when I needed things to do and go places, I did. You know, hey, Robin Powell, my member. Much love, everybody, and great live sassy. I'm my sassy. Yay, Brady. My soon-to-be ex-husband can't bring his side babies to me to raise while he go and cheat again. No. Well, that's the thing about it, Miss Denise. They were together, and when she found out he cheated, she sent Lexi back. Okay, and I think that's what caused it. I think it caused a lot of mess. Hey, Robin Powell says, keep doing your thing. I am, boo. That's the anger is directed to the wrong person. She should not be directed at all to Neil, Chris. Yes, I can see that because that's her father. Yeah, yeah. All right, y'all. I am headed out. I got to go do my things, and I will be back at 6:30. We're gonna have our little Black History moment. Man, y'all, if I drop the link tonight, I hope that y'all hit the link and come up. I'm not sure how I don't work it, but we'll get it together, okay? I would like to hear your point of view on certain things. I'm gonna show certain clips, and we can talk about it, okay? Because there are some clips that I'm sitting here looking at like, dang, I missed that, okay? I just said Brittany time. Hey, Patricia Dixon, Bill's damaged her, and her father needs to do the work. Chris seems to be disconnected, and something is missing, and Neil is a little overbearing. I feel like he's disconnected because he's tired. He's doing the work. He has done the work. They've talked about it. You can tell, Patricia, in my opinion, that they have talked about this because every time she brings it up, the whole family gets tired of hearing about it because they've talked about this. They've had big family discussions about it. So now I think that they are going to have to have therapy about it. Move around, you sassy haters. Move around, yes. Justice, Braylon said, Justice, I just did a whole show this morning at 11 a.m. I got another show tonight at 6 p.m. Okay. Well, anyway, if you available, come on over. I would love to come up tonight. All right. Come on over. You can see her mother can't do nothing with her, and she probably act like a fool when she was in the other house. That's why she got sent back. I think she got sent back because when Chris cheated, Nell didn't feel right raising her. You know what I'm saying? Without her dad in the house. And she felt abandoned by both of them. I think Nell is tired of adult kids. Yeah, constantly disrespecting her. Who wouldn't? Girl, I be cussing like Nell too. Y'all give y'all. And all y'all do is come over here, complain. I'll be like, don't come back to my house till y'all get it right. Cutting everybody off, okay? Hey, sweet thing. Whoa, you my everything. Yeah. Hey, it's always about money and jealousy, and also someone is encouraging them to come after the Fletchers publicly. I smell Wanda and her negative bunch. Mm-hmm. Once I heard you had a crush on Chris and he didn't like it. Oops, did I say that? I did. Hey, Braylon, scared of you. It was 3 a.m. when I let y'all go. Was sleepy. Oh my goodness. I'm going up tonight, Sassy. Read my comments on Peace 95. Oh, okay. Just as I was knocked out too, believe me. All right, y'all. I'm out. Y'all hit the like button. Okay, hit the like button. Going in and coming out. If you didn't, I will see you guys tonight. I will have hope to drop the link so we can get some people up and talk. Be my first panel, so we're gonna tell y'all to be respectful, okay? And we're just gonna talk about it. I'm gonna pose some questions and we're gonna talk, okay? Hey, Terry, baby. Miss Terry, baby. Hey, Naja. See you later. Dee Brownell said she was devastated when Chris cheated and how she could barely handle her day-to-day life. She was in the bed all the time. You know, she was depressed. So she couldn't handle that. It was a lot. Sassy, my mother never spoke ill of my dad, but as a child, I saw what was lacking. My friends that had dads, and I saw my mom love as a parent. I saw my dad's shortcomings on my own. Yeah, I saw my dad's shortcomings. I even seen some of my mama's shortcomings. But as a child, I saw it. But as an adult, I kept recognizing, why do I feel this way? Why every time somebody say this to me, I'm this way? It took me back to that point, and I realized as a older adult, I had to heal that in order for me to receive the blessings of my life. You can't continue. You got to always ask yourself, why do I feel like that when somebody say that to me? And God would take you back to that exact space and time where you were hurt. And you can say, Lord, please forgive me for this. Heal me from this. And then if you need to talk about it to the person that hurt you, you need to talk about it. 90% of the time, people don't even remember. But you remember because you remember how they made you feel. And she remember how she feel back 20 years ago, and she's not looking at the work he's probably trying to do. Maya Angelou said it all the time. People always and they always make you, they remember how you made them feel. And once you, and if you ain't trying to do the work to heal that, you're going to always overlook what people are trying to do because you still hurt. You operate in a space of hurt, anger, and it's not going to do any good if you don't heal. It's a waste of time. Okay, you guys, I'm gone. Chris may have not done hands-on dad. Being there does not mean being involved. True. I get what you're saying, Patricia Dixon. And I get what you're saying. But can you imagine growing and you trying to get involved now and somebody keeps rejecting you because of the hurt, and no matter what you do, trying to get involved, trying to be a grandpa, parent, trying to invite you to, when you invited to vacations and he loving on all the kids and he coming hugging, you pulling back. That, to me, I feel like there's some involvement now. And I feel like at a point in time when he got himself together, he tried to involve, but there was no healing. It's just a bunch of, it's a mess. Leslie refused to heal is why she has so much anger. At some point, she has to let it go in order to experience peace and happiness in her life. Right. All right, y'all. I'm out. Okay. See y'all later. See y'all tonight, 6:30. Bye, y'all.